What's up, everybody? Master Football. He's back. Video 4. Man, I'm telling you right now, okay? I'm going to have like a conglomeration. I'm going to tell you right now, okay? I'm going to be world famous in like 2 weeks. It's cool. Everybody, get your signatures now. Does anybody want a signature? Anybody? No? Well, eventually they'll be worth something, okay? Eventually. But, anyways, I want to talk about a big topic today. So, again, it's NFL nuclear winter right now. All we're getting is the occasional story that says J.J. Watt's going to sign for insert your team name, crap like that. Nobody wants to pay attention to that kind of stuff. But there are some things we can talk about going forward. Most notably, I feel like there is a looming situation for the Kansas City Chiefs that's going to come up that they're going to be able to weather in terms of still winning games. But whether or not they're going to be as terrifying as where they were this last season and the season before remains to be seen. In 2018, an offsides away from beating the Patriots in the playoffs. 2019, win the Super Bowl. 2020, just had a difficult time, but they were in the Super Bowl again. They only lost 2 games they were trying to win. We know that Chargers lost week 17. We really count that, but Raiders and the Bucks. Those are the only games that they were trying to win that they lost. But looking at, I'm not so sure that they're going to continue to maintain that scariness into the future. We're going to talk about it again. A big aspect of it is going to be Patrick Mahomes' contract, but we're going to kind of see it right now. Let's get into it. Got a couple articles here. One from ProFootballNetwork.com, and again, all these articles will be in the description. Credit to all of them. Full rights reserved. Whatever I'm supposed to say with that. But looking at this right here, this guy, Ben Rolfie, I don't know, is basically just saying, go look through a couple things here. They're going to have about $15 million in cap. They're going to be $15 million over the cap heading into 2021. Again, they will have to make that number, I want to say, by late June 1st. They have some tough decisions to make when it comes to cutting players. Again, they got a couple people coming up that they're going to have to look at. Eric Fisher, Mitchell Schwartz. They already have a couple players who are kind of looking at free agency. I know that Daniel Sorensen is one that might be leaving in free agency. Sammy Watkins is another that might be leaving in free agency. So they've got some talent out the door that has to leave anyway. In addition to they have to remove some talent on top of that. But I think it's good for us to kind of look at the calculator, see what's kind of going on with this. Great website, overthecap.com. Great website. You come in here, they punch in everybody's numbers. They kind of show you how everything's supposed to go, and they kind of give you how it's supposed to map out. This calculator down here for 2021, it has all the players in here. Again, the players who probably aren't going to go anywhere: Frank Clark, Patrick Mahomes, Chris Jones. They don't make sense in terms of salary cap space. These quotations mean negative. I mean, if they cut Patrick Mahomes, it would be a negative $35 million effect on their salary cap. But there's a couple down here that make a little bit more sense. Again, you'll see, we're looking at this. We see Tyrann Mathieu is $4 million against the dead cap money, which would hurt the cap. But then it would be negated by the $14 million that you would gain from cutting him. So that would be $10 million right there. I mean, you look at this too. I mean, Eric Fisher, you would save 3 minus 11. He's 8. You'd save $8 million right there. Mitchell Schwartz, 6 minus 3.7 is 2.3. So you'd save 2.3 right there. The point is I don't think they're going to be able to cut. If we go down here, they're going to be able to cut Martinez Rankins and Antonio Callaway to be able to keep their team. I do think that they're going to have to look at this. They're going to have to get rid of a couple of these guys. I mean, as of right now, this is 23. I know that the website said it was 15. Somewhere in that range, they got to clear $10 million plus of cap space. And that means that in addition to Sammy Watkins, Daniel Sorensen, Anthony Sherman, Kelechi Osemele, Stephen Wisniewski, Le'Veon Bell, Ricky Seals-Jones. I don't know if he necessarily played that much. But they've got a couple good quality people in there that they might have to get rid of just because of the fact that they don't have any money. So the Chiefs, they had that amazing 2-year run, and now they're kind of running up into the fact that these players either want to get paid or these players are just kind of costing too much. Also, that Patrick Mahomes contract is kicking in the worst year ever, where the salary cap actually is going to go down because of we'll say the bug-related issues. But I mean, the big conversation you see in a couple of these articles, the article previously had stated that Eric Fisher and Mitchell Schwartz might be available. We're seeing here Patrick Mahomes ran nearly 500 yards throwing or getting sacked. And again, he was running for his life. That was because Eric Fisher was out, new tackle in there, and they just couldn't pass block. So the Chiefs are kind of in a weird spot. They might have to actually get rid of a player that, when he was gone, completely exposed their team. Now, again, I do think that they're not going to play the Bucs every week. They're not going to play the Tom Brady, in the Super Bowl Bucs teams every week. But, you look at that division. I mean, the Chargers still have Bosa, and they still have Ingram. They can come off the edge there. You look at the Broncos, they still have Bradley Chubb, still have Von Miller. Well, I mean, we'll see what happens with those guys. But those are two good pass rushers that can give you some problems. So I think the Chiefs cap situation is definitely a concern. They're going to have to really concentrate on doing drafting well. I'm probably going to have to bring in a tackle. I would say the first or second round pick is probably got to be a tackle if they cut one of those guys. And those decisions don't appear to be easy. So, once again, thank you all for liking my channel and loving, obviously the greatest channel of all time. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, even if you don't like it, okay? Write down, I don't like this show, but like the channel. Hit the like button. I don't like the channel, hit the comment. Share with your friends. Tell them not to like it. Tell them to hit the like button, but then they don't have to like it. You know what I'm saying? But, anyways, next video coming out Wednesday. I will see you guys then.